Hey, 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 it's your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of nothing but talking boxing. That's right. We are talking boxing. We are talking about the latest news in boxing. We are talking about what is or what ain't or what's going to happen. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate everybody that came through the weekend. I appreciate everybody that came through for the morning after show with me and Knockout Boxing. All right. And we've been getting it, y'all. We've been getting it. We've been doing over 1,000 something point two or more views for the last 8 days. Thank you all. Thank you all for showing up and showing out. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And we're going to talk some boxing today. All right? Yes, sir. Sorry I'm late. I was trying to get fitted for my tux for my daughter's wedding, and it was too damn crowded. So I left. All right? I wanted to never get out of there. So I just make an appointment for tomorrow and see what happens. All right, let's you all in the building and let's get this party started. All right, we got Chi-Town Finance. Yes, sir. My correspondent of the channel. He's been working and he's been doing a lot of good work with the Alzheimer's. All right, he's a doctor. So he's been doing a lot of work with the Alzheimer's and a lot of research, so that's good to hear. I mean, we won't see it in my lifetime, but maybe in the next future, near future, things will be happening. All right, we got Ray Patterson up in here. We got H Entertainment 19 up in here. Oh man, I forgot to put up the other. Damn it, the other in the browser. So I wanted to give somebody a wrench. All right, H Entertainment is up in here. We got Vince Williams is up in here. We got Reggie Milligan up in here. We got Judah up in here. We got Mr. Mechanical up in here, baby. What's happening, Mr. Mechanical? What's going on with you, baby? All right, yes, sir. All right, man. Let me see what this is. I think this is okay. Oh, okay. This is my man, Anthony Johnson, in that cash app. Oh, app. All right, all right. And who else we got up in here? Okay, let me move this down, son. Move that up. Wait a minute. Move that up. Get out that. Get out the way. Okay. Got too much shit on this desk. Okay. Okay. We got let me see. Okay, got Ray Patterson. We got Ricky E245. Yes, sir. We're gonna talk about it, Rick, today. All right. We got Young World up here. We got Bole up in here. We got Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Good show, baby. Good show the other night. Yes, sir. Good show, baby. Yes, sir. All right. And Anthony Johnson, what's going on, brother? I appreciate you in that cash out. All right, we got my man, Stormy B. Man. Yes, sir. Always showing up and showing out on that post commentary every Saturday night after a boxing event. Like this Saturday, we got another fight. We got David Benavidez. He's gonna be fighting Lemieux. Oh wow, yes sir. Hey, but Boston, things can go wrong. Things gonna go wrong, but hey, we'll see. We got James Allen Cooper up in here. What's going on? Yes, sir. Salute to you, brother. And we got my man, Little Rick. Yes, sir. Ricky Tams is up in here, baby. What's going on? We got U291 up in here. What's going on with you? All right, all right. And we got Boston Man up in here. What's going on, Boston Man? Salute to you, brother. All right. And who else we got up in here? Homie, I respect how you don't personally. Okay, wait a minute. I have to put this on a big thing. All right. He said, Little Rick said, homie, I respect how you don't personally attack folk who disagree with you. Of course not. Everybody got their own opinion. That's real. No name calling like I heard elsewhere. Hearing black folks calling other black folks monkeys and not what's up. Oh, yeah, of course not. No, I'm not going to do that. Everybody got their own opinion, dude. No, everybody got their own opinion right here at KQKC. It's nothing wrong with that. No, hey, everybody gonna have their own opinion when it comes to sports. We're going to sports, politics. I don't like to get in politics or religion because everybody got their own opinion. But in boxing, hey, of course, yeah, my guy better than your guy. No, my guy better. No. But at the end of the day, it's a sport. All right, and let the best man win. That's how it used to be in the old days, and that's how it's gonna be today. All right. But back then, hey, a handshake was enough. But today, you can't trust these guys with a handshake. All right. NBA nice. What's going on with you, baby? And I appreciate that, little Rick. All right. And who else we got up in here? All right. I got Vince. Okay. I got Bruce. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. I think that's it for right now. Yes, sir. All right. All right. All right. We got my man. All right. We got my man, Bruce Henderson. Yes, sir. Bruce Henderson had a fight this weekend. Yes, sir. Now, of course, some people say, oh, well, Clayton took a dive and, but no, he did not take a dive. Okay. Yes, you can say that it was a legal punch that fell behind the neck, whatever. But when you're leaning forward like that and things get hit behind the head, a lot of fighters complain about that. But referees say, hey, look, you put your head down. You keep putting your head down. So, of course, when he punches, you put your head down, you're going to get hit. So that's how it went. But it wasn't only that. That equilibrium, I keep telling everybody, that equilibrium is a temporary thing. But it will incapacitate your ass more than 10 seconds. Okay? That means that, you count to 1, you count to 2,000, 3,000, 4, you out of there. That's why when you stand up, and I'm going to tell you, and this is for every fighter, all right? Young fighters, old fighters, when you get knocked down, you take your time. You don't rush to jump up real fast because you want to show everybody, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. And you staggering and shit like that. No, take your time. Take an 8 count. Get up at 8. So the referee won't hurry up and say 9, 10. You get up at 8, and take your time, almost take the full count, and get up. And they shake your gloves. You'll walk over here, some say walk over here, walk over there. Some people shake your gloves. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Then you pretty much try to get out the round. If you know boxing, clinch your way out, clinch your way out, and get your head together. All right. Then once you get the cartwheel shaking out, whatever, then get back in there. But Clayton had time to do that because, see, what happened was Bruce Anderson pretty much set it up with the jab. It came with the right hand, and it caught the equilibrium. Now, the equilibrium just don't mean right here. The equilibrium covers all this. And that's why I say Deontay Wilder has a permanent equilibrium problem because he keeps falling. He keeps falling for no reason. At least in the last fight. I don't know how you're looking now, but, and I think that's an issue, and that's a big issue when you fighting in the sport of boxing. Okay. But Bruce Henderson, he put himself in a position to fight Earl Spence. Okay. He is his mandatory. To be honest with you, he is mandatory, but he is a fighter. He understands that I'm not going to get in this way of this big, mega, undisputed fight between him and Terrence Crawford. But he will call him out. And let me tell you why. Because he set himself up not for a fight, but for a payday. You got to sit there and make some noise, even though you don't really want it. But you do want it, but you don't want to, stand in the way. But then you want some step aside money too, don't you? Yeah. You want that step aside money. Why not? They give it to everybody else. Huh? They give it to everybody else. They dare to be great, if you know what I mean. So why not Bruce Henderson? He's not trying to wreck nothing. I heard that too over the weekend. He's trying to wreck this and that. He's trying to wreck the Terrence Crawford fight. No, he's not trying to wreck shit. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to call out Spence. He want to go fishing. Yes, he does. And like Earl said, he might catch something he don't want to catch. But that's banter. That's called banter. Back and forth banter. And he knows what's at stake with these two guys. He knows Earl Spence holds all the cards except one. He knows these things. But the power that be And I'm talking about some of you naysayers. They all said, oh, he's standing in the way. No. He doing what he's supposed to do. And on top of that, he might get a nice payday to step aside anyway. Because I have known fighters to step aside twice, 3 times. Macadam Mac of the South. What's happening, baby? What's going on? All right. Yes, sir. In Boxing Island, what's going on, my sister? Yes, sir. You better you better say that, OG. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Queen, my love, my grace. OG, you're gonna start a line dance up in here. Step, side to side. Bring it on down. Step, side to side. You can do it. It's electric. You're damn right. But we all know, Boots is, doing what he's supposed to do. But please, y'all stop that shit. All right? Yeah, I mean, y'all, here I go again. Y'all really something. Y'all really something, boy. I swear. Man. And shout out to Earl Spence for saying, look, you know what? I would give up my pound for pound and let Jermell be pound for pound. That's love. That's love. That's what I'm talking about. That's goddamn love for you. All right? Because he deserved it. Now, he deserved it. Now they got an attitude. Jamal, he flexing. He talking shit. Of course he is. I would too. How y'all pretty much now all of a sudden, see, it's kind of funny when you're not undisputed, but you're a champion, but you got 1 belt. And I guess I told y'all, Jermell, my favorite fighter. Y'all been knowing that for about a year or so. But yeah, he's emotional, no doubt about it. He's passionate, no doubt about it. But y'all called him every name in the book. But now he's undisputed. Oh, how things change. You see? I keep telling you, if you're going to ride with somebody, you ride with them through the ups and the downs. That's love. That's showing that hey, this my guy. And that's why I don't mind Bud Crawford fans. Well, the ones that, that ain't stupid. The one that's ain't, too much ignorant. None that ain't special, legally retarded and shit, right? Hey, man, I understand. They Bud Crawford fans and they believe Bud is Superman. Okay, go ahead. Let's see his ass fly. Okay, so but anyway, still and all, that's a fighter. All right, hey, I appreciate that, Judah. I ride with you too, man. Yes, sir, I ride with you too. But anyway, but Boosins, he pretty much is saying that he's saying that the fighters that don't want to fight him, because he pretty much going they're gonna put him in the same position Devin Haney is right now. And Clayton, yes, Clayton was undefeated. And he wasn't acting, because people say he took a dive. Y'all some crazy motherfucker. I swear, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know who crazy, you or Papa Joe, the nigga I grew up with, right? Anyway, but he's saying that you're making it hard on yourselves because he's coming. If you like it or not, he's coming. Anybody he puts in front of him, they put in front of him, he's going to win. You can't ignore this young man. Now, he has the most respect to say, hey, look, hey, man, hey, I'll step aside. Hey, I know Earl and Terrence. This is special. First time that the undisputed in the glamour division is about to happen. Hey, I'm cool. I'll step aside. And maybe I get a little payday on the side too. And that's love. Because he know his time is coming. He's only 23, 24 years old. His time is coming. And like you said, for you guys that's running, hiding, and don't want to fight him, at least Clayton got in there and fought him. He's undefeated, yes. I get that. Rocky Fielding shit. He had a belt, didn't he? Yeah. Okay. But I get that. You see, but y'all want to saying that shit when Canelo was fighting motherfuckers that was undefeated but ain't fought nobody, had a belt, ain't fought nobody. But But okay, let me get back to the subject at hand. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Right. But now he's doing what he's supposed to do. Calling out everybody. Now, like you said, if I can't get Earl Spence, which we know that's not going to happen right now, he going for Thurman and Stanionis. Why not? Where you at, Keith? Where you at? You been dying for a payday. Well, you got one right there. But see, you want that young gun, right? And plus, that young gun ain't got that Earl Spence money. You see. See, you want that big money, right? You want that big money because, Earl has 3 belts, right? And Bruce Ennis doesn't. So, he can command a big payday. Just like I told you all when Floyd Mayweather was the Willy Wonka with the golden ticket. You fight Floyd Mayweather, you guaranteed $2-3 million just off the rip. But see, sorry, Keith. See, first thing you did, you went over there and married that woman. You didn't know nothing about her religion. See, when you marry her, you marry the whole goddamn family. And now your ass in a trick bag. Now your ass needs some money. You see, sometimes, easy ass ain't good ass. All right? Okay? Now you know. All right? And now you made your bed, and now you got to lie in it. All right? So the best your ass gonna do is not Terrence Crawford, it's not Earl Spence. How about Bruce Ennis? All right? How about that? Let's get that done. All right? Bruce is not a PBC fighter, but he fights on Showtime. All right? That's good enough for Al. Let's see it. Huh? Let's see it. Let's see standing on us. But see, Keith been quiet lately. You see? And let me tell you why. Because he knows that Earl Spence, because Earl Spence can't stand his ass. And we all know why. Because he tried to box him out and, and hold up the 147 division. He did. He didn't want to fight nobody. He held up the whole division. Then they started stripping his ass. They just taking his ass strip by strip, stripping his ass off. So there you go. I know. Shit, he need one. God damn it. Hell, let him tell it. He was in a car accident. He had a broken neck and everything, and can't nobody even find a damn tree, a car accident, a car report, or nothing. Hell, shit, hell, it is what it is. But you wanted to fight. You said you want the top 147 pounders. You want to make your mark again. You are back, right? One time is back. That's what you said. Okay? All right, just show it there. Prove it. Fight Jaron Ennis. Because everybody trying to ignore him. Ain't that right, Keith? Keith like, who is that? Well, you find out who that is. How about that? Huh? I'm good with it. What about you, Keith? Easy payday. Call Al. You always talking about call Al. Call Al. Call Al then. Huh? And let's see that happen. Let's see it happen. I can't wait. I would love to see it. So therefore, Bruce Ennis has a choice. He has a choice to fight Stanionis or Keith Thurman. Now, I'm looking more towards Stanionis because Keith Thurman will have every damn excuse in the book. He gonna have more excuses than a goddamn hooker when a motherfucking raid come. All right. So please. All right. So don't count on that fight, man. Don't even hold your breath on it. All right. So now, of course, we're gonna keep moving this on. The news of boxing is here, and we're talking about none other than okay, none other than Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. They are in talks right now. They are, well, I don't know about right now, but they are in talks. And Earl believes that they're going to get it done, and they're going to get it done before this year is out. Now, when Earl Spence say shit, now, by now, y'all, okay? Earl ain't my favorite fighter. Y'all know that. Jermell is, right? Y'all do know that, right? But everything he said he was going to do, it has been done. So if he said he's in talk with Terrence, and they're not enemies, so they in talks. So that is good news. That is good news. So that's not good news for Keith, but that's good news for us and all the casual fans and the boxing fans. You know, hey, we're gonna get this shit. We got 2 undisputed fights that's coming our way. Devin Haney, your young brother. Devin Haney going over to Australia. Earl Spence will be there. Floyd Mayweather Sr. is going. You know, he need all the support he can get. So, hey, boom, they hit New York, boom, hit Hawaii, boom, they hit Australia. Bam. There you go. All right. Then we got one more undisputed. And that is none other than Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. They're going to get it done. Like Earl Spence said, you might, what do you say? You might run into some stumbling blocks with Terrence. And you know you will with Terrence. You know that, right? But please, I'm gonna tell you, Terrence, I'm begging you, leave that fat ass Bomac at home. He's no scholar. All right? His elevator don't go to the top. Tell him you'll meet him at McDonald's and you show up a little late. That's all. Okay? And you go negotiate with your lawyer and Earl Spence and his people. All right? And y'all get that shit done. Don't listen to that motherfucker. All right? Because he gonna have your ass on the outside looking in. Like a motherfucker in the window looking in, peeping in. Man, who Earl fighting? Who Earl fighting? Man? You know, so please leave his ass at home. And I don't care if he know it or not. Shit. All right, Mr. Mechanical. He said EJ interview yesterday said he's already agreed to terms on his side the ball. And I'm in Bud's court. Okay. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's cool. I'm good with that. I'm good at that. See, as long as they talking, as long as they're negotiating, that's great. You see? You know, and for once, and I'm not jumping on Bud case or nothing like that. But Bud Crawford knows that this is a good payday. He knows that this is a good, because he's 35 years old. You ain't got too much longer to go, son. All right? Now, my cutoff time is 37. If you ain't did shit by then, you ain't gonna do shit. All right? Because this is a young man's sport. So therefore, at 35 years of age, you know, you go in there and get that payday. We are talking about 2 black fighters about to make a big, large amount of money. We are talking about one of the biggest fights since Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. I mean, yes. Goddamn it, I'm right. It is. All right. Oh, yeah, you should check out Joshua and Butch's fight this weekend, too. Another good fight at 175. Yes. We're going to get you 175, too, in Bivol. All right. We're going to talk about that, too. All right. So, but still in all. All right. What's going on, man? Down. Salute to you, brother. All right. Nappy Chef, what's going on with you? All right. Curtis Sewell, what's going on? Jadu said he was going, too. Yeah, okay. All right. Jadu. See, the young brother needs, you know, he know all these guys. Anyway, growing up in the Floyd Mayweather gym, Floyd and Zab was friends, and things happen. So he need all the support he get. He's doing things that the other older fighters should be doing. He's betting on himself. And don't give me that shit. I dare to be great. No. What Jermell did is dare to be great. What Canelo is doing is dare to beat the motherfucking system. That's what it is. So don't get it twisted. And he's taking it hard too. He out there drinking and shit, drunk and shit, all on the camera and shit. Man, damn, Canelo. Man, you ain't gonna be like Adrian Brown and shit. Don't let your hands go no more, huh? Ain't that bad, dude. Ain't that bad. I get it. You was 18 when you lost to Floyd. And now, you lost another one. And when 19 years later, 20 years later, whatever. Okay. All right. Ain't the end of the world. Shit. But hey, it is what it is, though. So hey, get the hell out of here. Now, first of all, let me give homage to Derrick James. Derrick James, I think, should be trainer of the year. Now, I'm not just saying that shit because Jermell is undisputed. You know, I talked to Ronnie Shield. I try to call him like once a week, because in case some shit come up, I can call him, right? Ronnie Shield said, what Derrick James did, he took what he created because the Charlo twins came to Ronnie Shields when they was 16 years old. And they was a little bit too young, Ronnie thought. Then they came back again. They kept coming back, and Ronnie went on and took them in. And then he showed them how to box. He showed them how to jab. But he said what Derrick James did with Jermell, he took what he did and elevated that shit. He elevated Jermell. He showed him how to do punch placements. He showed him how to sit down on his punches without hardly sitting down on them. Now, some people jump into punches trying to make them hurt. Well, he showed Jermell how to do that without doing that, if you know what I mean. I was talking to BFTB today, and he was saying, yes, punch placement. Because I kept wondering why Derrick James kept telling him to hit right here and hit right there, aim for the chest. Why? What? Aim for the chest. But punch placement. Punch placement and punches you don't see coming hurt the most. And Jermell kept moving. And a busy fighter is a busy fighter. And that's what Jermell was doing. He was very busy. But we'll get into that in a minute. But I'm talking about Derrick James right now. Derrick James is one of the best trainers I have seen in a long time. I have to tip my hat off to him. Because right now, he not only has had 2 unified champions, now he got one that's undisputed and one that's on his way to be undisputed. Then you got Ghost, all these guys, and Man Down Promotions. They got a couple good fighters. I mean, the man is doing great things. He's doing great things in the community. And I'm talking about great things in the community. He's giving back. He's doing the work. He putting in the work. And you can't ask no more than that. And this is why I'm saying, you got Eddie Ronaldo as trainer of the year. Okay. Well, Eddie, you've been taking a big loss lately. First Martinez, then you got Valdez, and then you got Canelo. All right. And Andy Ruiz, we don't know what the hell he had. And Ryan, he left and whatever. But, you having a real bad year, baby. All right. But still, in all, Derrick James, I have to tip my hat off to the brother. The brother is really, really, really something else. He did some damn great ass coaching on Saturday night. He was coaching his ass off. They ain't fronting or nothing like that. Ronnie Shields, my guy. Sampson, my guy. Well, he's a promoter though. But Bill Haney, Crib Bill, good brother, everything like that. But it's nobody like Derrick James, and ain't nothing like Texas. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, but Texas, I consider the boxing hub right now of this country. We talking about Dallas. We are talking about Houston. They all are mixed all up in there. Where do you think that talent is coming from? Right there in the state of Texas. Ortiz. Where the hell you think he's from? Texas. So hey, I had to tip my hat off to Texas. Anybody from Texas, y'all got it made. Y'all got it made right now. Like we had the Bulls. Shit, y'all got boxing, baby. Y'all got boxing. And I can't I ain't gonna front on that. Now I've seen you, Manny. Yes, Jamal, some of that shit need to run off on your ass. Because Jamal supposed to be Big Charlo. Well, goddamn it, your brother was Big Charlo this weekend. Okay? He was Big Charlo this weekend. And he did some big things. He did some great things. And you can't do nothing but respect that. So make sure everybody hit the like button too. All right. We got 75. We climbing. All right. Now, okay, of course, now Earl Spence. They asked Earl Spence about Derrick James. They asked Earl Spence, What makes Derrick James just such a great trainer? And I'm not lying. I'm saying the same thing that Earl said, and I wrote it down. His game plans are impeccable. You can't deny that. His game plan is impeccable. He told the game plan was for Jermell, because Brian Castano, because Brian Castano was going to try to box, but that didn't work out. If y'all saw, right? That was their game plan. Well, he showed Jermell pretty much counterpunching. Make sure you get the last say so. You see? Like two people arguing, make sure you get the last word in. And he got the last punch in. At the end of the bell, at the end of the round, at the bell, or when they in exchanges. He gonna make sure he get the last one. When Casano trying to tee off, well, he make sure he got his counterpunch in. And he got some damn guts too. Cause he had his head down, and he still swung and hit that motherfucker. So he got some balls, and he did the right thing. Now, what did I tell you all last week? This week? I said Jermell, as long as he keep his back off the ropes, as long as he keep that fight in the center. Well, he didn't keep it all the way in the center, but he kept moving. He didn't keep himself in a trap. Now, he changed for a minute, then he got out of there. He didn't exert himself. He didn't go out there and play his fight, all right? Because Brian Castano, he had to reset. He had to reset. Now, of course, Earl Spence, they asked him about Derrick James. Derrick James said the game plan Earl Spence said the game plan and the fundamentals. That's what Derrick James focused on. And I'm like, yeah, whatever you do good, we're going to work with that. Some people got good feet, right? Most guys can move. But I guarantee you, guys that can't move and guys that's like David Benavidez, just kind of stiff and kind of robotic, I bet Derrick James can work with that and make it to your advantage. Step over, cut off the ring. Step over, cut off the ring. Cut off the ring. He works on all the fundamentals and game plan. There's nothing wrong with that. And this shows you a trainer that studies. And I mean, I can't be prouder, than what he has done. I mean, he's done. I mean, and trust me, when Jermell Charlo went to Ronnie Shields and asked him what you think about Derrick James, and Ronnie Shields had nothing but great things to say about Derrick James. He said, "Yeah, I think that's a good fit for you," because he wanted him out of the gym because they was always going at it. They was always going at it because they was twins, right? Because one always trying to outdo the other. And so Jermell stayed with Ronnie, and he went there, but he learned a lot, and he elevated his game. He elevated his game to undisputed. You can't deny that. He should be on the pound for pound list. No doubt about it. He made history. He is number 7 in the world that ever became undisputed in this 4-belt era. And you can't deny that, So, but anyway, let's keep it moving. And we'll get back to that. Okay, we can get back to Jermell and the fight. All right. And we covered a lot of it on the morning after show with me and Knockout Boxing. All right. But now we got to get to Demetrius Bivol. Yeah, Demetrius Bivol. Yeah, the one that gave Canelo a nice little ass kicking. All right. Well, Demetrius Bivol said, you know what? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not about to rematch you at 168. I'm sorry. We could have, but we're not going to do that. All right. I'm not going to rematch your ass at 168. All right. Then we can fight at 175. We can do that again. We can rematch 175, but that ain't going to happen. You know, see, we said Mel Charlo said Charlo should leave Ron KQKC. Mel Charlo said should leave Ron. Yeah, but now he's not gonna leave Ronnie. He like Ronnie more than Mel does. So but Ronnie like both them guys. and he wants the best for both of them. I know that much. So but if he said that, maybe he just wanted his brother closer, but it's not going to work. They don't need to be on the same card. They don't need to be in the same stable. They are too much competitive. They are too much emotional. And that was the problem Ronnie Shields was having with both of them. They just competitive. I mean, that's natural. They got the same DNA, so that's what twins do, you know. So what Mel did was on Saturday, he separated himself from all. Ain't that a bitch? And he did it by being what? Undisputed. Now, what that gonna do is they're gonna give Maul some motivation. I guarantee you it will. Now, when? I don't know, but I guarantee you. Well, my little brother, because he called me his little brother, right? Because they only got there 7 minutes apart. What? Little brother. Well, anyway, but my little brother, man, he undisputed. Yeah, what about your ass? What about you? You see? And so that might just motivate him. All right? Now, Currency was at Booth Beach, Canelo 10 times out of 10 at 175. Exactly. That's why Canelo is thinking about it. And that's why he's not going to take it. He listens to Eddie Renazzo. And Eddie Renazzo is going to tell him, hey, look, don't take that fight, dude. Don't take that fight. Because that rematch is going to make you have 2 losses in this year. So, I mean, so it is what it is. I'm sorry, but Canelo just can't beat this guy. Now, it's a young man named Zurdo Ramirez. He wants to fight Bivol. Now, he had a fight over the weekend, but we'll get to that. Okay, we won't get to that. All right? All right, so, but Bivol wants to fight Canelo at 175. Now, Canelo can take it or he can leave it. He can leave it. Now, this is the first time Canelo been doing a lot of dodging. All right? He's going to dodge this fight too. He's not going to activate that rematch clause. Only he can activate it, but they're going to still have to fight at 175 unless they both agreed to fight at a catch weight, which I don't like, or they're going to fight at 168. Now, Bill would say he can't get down like that to 168. He pretty much would be drained, whatever. I believe him. And I say stick to it. I say stick to it. All right? Now, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya got his toes, fingers crossed, and his ass crossed. He wants that Bivol and Ramirez fight. Well, Bivol said, you know what? Thanks. But right now, I don't want to fight Zurdo. He don't want to fight this guy. And the reason why he don't want to fight him is the simple reason he said, yeah, this is his reason. And I know what everybody gonna say. I know what Money Brown gonna say. I know what all the Canelo fans gonna say. Oh, he's running. He don't want to fight him. Oh, look at him running. He don't want to fight him. He just don't want to fight Canelo. But he said he want to collect more belts first. Canelo just want to get up there and so he can say, hey, I went up to 175. I fought at 168. And, so he want his get back. That's what Canelo wants. But he wanted at 168. He don't want it at 175 because he know he can't win at 175. And he knows damn well there ain't no judges going to get him a win at 175 when you get dominated. They really be in the clink, if you know what I mean. The clink. So now, yes. Now, Pitbull Cruz, they canceled that fight. Now, Pitbull Cruz, I don't think it's running for no damn Ryan Garcia. All right? Now, if he running for Ryan Garcia, then he got to check something wrong with him. He got a cold or he came down with the goddamn swine flu or something. Because, now, I will say this. Ryan Garcia has a decent left hook, but that's all. A left hook is not going to win you fights. You tuck your damn chin in, that might last another round for you, maybe. But I don't think Pitbull Cruz is running from Ryan Garcia. That's another lie y'all about to hear. Y'all about to hear that lie? Y'all about to hear another thing about Earl is dodging a boost? Y'all about to hear that lie? Y'all about to hear a lot of lies that they're about to put out. But don't believe them. All right? Don't believe them. Okay? Now, of course, this is the question I need to ask you all. Where do Jermell go from here? Does he defeat? Do he sit there and defend his belts, or he move up? But he end up in the same division his brother was end up in. So I ask you all, what you think? Well, it's a young man named Fondor that's want to fight him. He believes that Jermell cannot fight when people pressure him. He believes that Jermell cannot do well on the back foot. Now, I don't know if I'm crazy. Maybe I am. I don't know. But what I seen Saturday night, what I called Saturday night, that was on the back foot. You see? That's on the back foot. Yeah. I got a question for you, Mr. Fondura. And I like Sebastian. I like him. Yeah, I do. But he's young, he's tall, he's awkward. But keep in mind, Jermell is not going to stand in front of you like Lubin. Can you handle that? Can you get them tall legs moving? Can you get them tall legs to step over and cut off the ring? I think not. Are you athletic like he is? I think not. Can you move your head like he does? I think not. Do you got the accolades that he has? Just fuck it. Huh? I think not. So be careful. Be careful, young man. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. And Tim Zoo. Yeah. I ain't forgot about him. All right? Tim Zoo, you the same way. You still green under motherfucking chin. Now, you really believe that the slower you are, and you're not really like muscular like, it's more fat than muscle. You really think you can beat a Jermell Charlo the way he fought Saturday? That wasn't the best fight. Matter of fact, the best fight I ever seen him fight. And I'm talking about he was busy. He was doing everything right. You know why? Because he listened to Derrick James. That's why. He listened to Derrick James. And one thing about it, and when you start listening to your trainer, that means that you got 4 eyes. That's right. You got 4 eyes on your ass. What's our average Joe? What's going on with you? Yes, sir. Good question. Because people saying Castano wasn't a challenge. Yes, he was. Shit. Castano was a challenge. That's one thing I can say about Castano. Yeah, I don't want to get into this soon, but one thing I can say about Castano, he is a tough hombre. He won tough Artinian. That's one thing about him. He was walking through a lot of shit, and it was hurting too, but he had the guts. He had the determination to keep going and going and going. But Jermell was in top shape. For somebody to move like that for 9 rounds going into the 10 rounds. For somebody to move like that going into the championship rounds, you had to be in shape. You had to. But what did I tell you when I was calling that fight? What Jermell did was this. He was taking that candy out that bag. That's right. He was going down to the body. He was going down to the stern, the stomach. the left-right kidneys. He started off that way in round 1. He ended that way in round 9. That took a toll on Castano. That's why in round 8, I asked you all, he's taking this round off. And that's why he's not punching. Or he'll punch, but it's like this, you know. Now, I don't know what Jermell sees in that ring, but sometimes we have the advantage because we see that a fighter's hurt. See, Jermell can't be looking down at his legs. He got to be looking at him, his hands and all that, right? But we see the shit. See, that's one thing good about being at home watching it. See, he did the little old stutter step, and that's when I knew he was hurt. He did the stutter step. You know. So that you can't nobody say Castano there was no challenge. Can't nobody say Gabriel Rosario won no challenge because he was doing great. He was doing great. Not Gabriel Rosario. Shit. Oh shit. I forgot his name. Anyway, Rosario. Yeah, Rosario. He was doing good, but that ain't good enough because Mel will outpace you. He is always in shape. That what thing Ronnie said. Ronnie said, I ain't worried about Jermell. Mel has always worked. He worked hard in the gym. He worked hard in training camp. He is in impeccable shape. So now he's undisputed. Where do he go from now? Where do he go? And I say, I think he should defend those belts. Now, of course, you got to pay governor body fees on that. I get that and all that, but I think he should sit there and fight and defend those belts just for a little while. Just for a little while. Because when he move up, you know, his brother's up there. Yeah, his brother going to have to move on. And next thing you know, he's in the same division as David Benavidez. Now, David Benavidez is going to fight this Saturday for David Lemieux. And it's a strap up for that. So therefore, Jermell, now he got a goal that he can set for himself and get in there and fight David Benavidez. Now, I won't be surprised if Ronnie converse with Derrick James, you know, if that fight does happen. But David Benavidez is strong, but his legs are very slow. I can tell you that. His legs are very, very slow. But I would like to see it. But one thing I can say, one twin can make the other twin better. You know, so because I know what's going to happen. You know, everybody going to be getting mailed all the praise, and Maul is not going to get anything like everybody will be looking like, what about you? You know, or what you got going, you know, and things like that, you know, it works out like that sometimes, you know. So, but hey, yes, that's right. Mel is dedicated, Rick. He's very dedicated, you know. And I like the camaraderie of Earl Spence and Jermell and all them guys over there in Derrick James stable. You know, they all support each other. I like that. That's cool. You know, yes. Jamal is dangerous, dude. He is dangerous. You know, that's the thing about it. He's dangerous. He can't hurt you. Not only is he tall, he's strong. He can box too. You know, so I mean, they pretty much mirrors of each other. But I think Mel is more flexible. I think Mel is more harder puncher. No, I can't say that either because Amal punch hard too. You know, so but what Mel did was greatness. You know, I can't take that from him. You know, it was greatness. So, but let's get back to Bivol for a second. You know, Demetrius Bivol, because I told him. Well, I didn't tell him personally, but I said to myself, soon I heard Canelo talking about he gonna reactivate that rematch clause that he wants to have at 168. And Demetrius Bivol said, hey, we're gonna fight at 168. And when he said that, I said, oh no, Don't give up your A side. Don't do that. Don't give up your win. Don't give Canelo his get back. Because, see, that's what he want to do. He want to get his get back. You see. And Zerto's want to get it to him, too. Because the same people that cheers on Canelo going to be cheering on Zerto Ramirez. You see? Because, see, they want Bivol, they want revenge. And pay him his money if y'all haven't paid him yet. You know, so I mean, so if Bivol would have took that fight at 168, it's still not too late. He probably would. I hope he don't. But he would be giving up his A side. He would be giving up his whole A side and a lot of other things. And then let's just say for fun that Canelo wins. Now, Bill said he can fight at 168 or 175. It don't make him a difference. But he just can't make the weight at 168. He would be draining himself. You know, so I don't want to see that either. You know, and you're right. Man down, they were cheering for Castano. Oscar De La Hoya. You know, he had a young lady with him, and in the hotel. And they sit there watching the fight. He said, "I got Castano, right? Because Jermell talked too much shit, right? Oh, okay. Way to go, promoter. All right, way to go. You so professional with your wild ass, with them lace panties that you be wearing. All right, but anyway, still and all, I knew that. I knew that. I knew it was. And shout out to Juan Hernandez. He sent me some great pictures of Sugar Ray Leonard. He took a picture with Sugar Ray Leonard, and he got a video with Leo Santa Cruz say, "OG, I'll be on your show real soon." And man, shout out to Juan for that, man. Juan didn't have to do that, but he did. And then he showed the crowd. He showed how loud it was in there. He showed Jermell coming out, everything. And it was a lot of Hispanic brothers booing him, and I'm like, wow, man. What's up, Crumb Juice? What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. And that chant. Oh, wow. What's going on, man? He said, I don't like that Mel and Pandura fight. Mel like to hit the head, but there's no head to hit with Pandura. I know. But I think Mel would go to that body and put him down. Because Lubin ain't that good. Mel gotten better and better and better. Now, Lubin stood right in front of Pandura. He went toe-to-toe because he's trying to show everybody that he's no sucker. He's trying to show everybody that he has a chin, which is a sucker move. You don't fight for everybody. You fight for yourself. And you should have stuck to the game plan. Then, next thing you know, his face looking like a monster because he sit there trying to trade with Pandura. Now, Pandura don't have that Deontay Wilder power, but all accumulating punches, they're going to take a toll on you. And why he looked like that? Because he stood in front of him. He stood in front of him. He made it his home. You're not going to get that from Jermell. Jermell not going to stand there and sit there and just trade with him. Now, he'll trade for a minute and then get back off of it because you don't want to get hit with something silly. And that's the problem that I had with Mel Saturday. Now, yes, it was a barn burner. Yes, Castano was doing his thing and Mel, but they sat there and trade. You don't want to do that because you can get hit with something, and he did. But he pretty much shook it off and came back with a counterpunch. Always be last. Always be first and last. And that's what he did. That's what he did. And this what makes you a successful fighter. Working behind that jab. Just like Bruce Anderson did. He worked behind that jab. The jab is always the key. The jab is always setting up something. The jab sets you up for the right hand. That right jab sets you up for the left hand. Vice versa. So, but You know, Mel, like Z said, Mel had a lot of leverage on the punches. He had a lot of leverage, and plus he had a longer reach. Now, one thing about Cassano, he knows he had a short reach. What did he do? He put on the earmuffs. He put on the earmuffs and came forward like this. But he didn't punch, right? No. But the game plan was for him to try to box. That was his top secret. That was his adjustment. Well, how you gonna box with a guy like Jermell when your arms are like T-Rex arms? How you gonna sit there and box with him? I know how. You're gonna try to go to the body. But you only gonna do that when he's against the ropes, when he's stationary. But when Mel brings him back out to the center of the ring, then he gonna outbox you every time. You know, so it is what it is. You know, so and you're right, Manny. Ain't nobody gonna be Boots. You know, nobody of quite substance. But this is where I got a problem with Jaron Ennis. This is where I got a problem with him. And I ain't talking about his boxing style. I'm not talking about his coach or trainer, but I got to see more. I'm sorry. I know y'all like Boots, but I got to see more. I think Boots is a great fighter, and I would love to see more of him. I think that what I'm talking about. Let me kind of explain myself. I want to see him face adversity. I want to see him get in there and somebody get him a little trouble. All right? A little trouble. That's all. A little trouble. And let's see his reaction. Let's see what he can do. Let's see how he play it. Let's see. A lot of people don't understand this. All right? This ain't no hate. What's up, Jelly Bean? This ain't no hate. All right? Saw Paul boxing 77. What it do, baby? Yes, sir. Now, this ain't no hate. This ain't no hate. You know, this is some shit you got to appreciate. Because, see, one thing about it, the best brings out the best in you. You see? Do you feel me? That's like fight somebody, let's say, Earl Spence. And Earl Spence got the upper hand on Boots. But what's what? Boots might do some shit that he never done before, and you be like, whoa. Because sometimes you got fighters, and I believe Boots is that fighter. But he ain't found that dance partner yet. He ain't fought that dance partner that's going to bring out that best in you, bring out that inner boost in you, all right? See, you need somebody out there, not no damn Clayton. Hell no. All right, we ain't talking about no Clayton. Clayton, yes, he was a good opponent. Yes, he was undefeated. Yes, he was. But he ain't the one that brought out the best of you yet. You went in there because I ain't seen nothing different. Yes, he does have the skills by the eye test. By the eye test, he does have the southpaw orthodox stance. He got that together. Yes, he got the jab together. Yes, sir. He got the right hand together. The straight right, the straight left. Yes, he got all that. But who had he practiced that on? Who had he used that on? Who has he? Huh? Give me a name. God damn it. And that's why it's so important that Keith Thurman, Keithy boy. That's why it's so important that Keith Thurman and Stennis. All right, bring your asses on. Show me something. All right? Show me something. I'm like Robert Byrd. Show me something, damn it. And that way I can say, okay. Y'all right. Boots, yeah. Boots is the real deal. Yes, sir. Boots will be champion. Because I said it already. I said, yeah, he will be the champion. He will take over 147 once Earl and Bud leave. Yes, he will be that guy because he still got Ortiz down there. He still got Thurman down there. Who knows what kind of band might end up at. But he still got people down there, right, that he can have competition with. But I got to see. The jury is still out over here. All right, over here in Chicago, baby, the jury's still out on Boots. All right? Now, I know y'all love him and y'all love him or loathe him. I don't give a fuck. Right? But one thing about it is, yes, he will be champion. Yeah, but I got to see more. I got to see more, baby. Because right now, what I'm saying is people is scared to fight him. And people think if they go in there and fight him, that they might get killed or some shit like that. I don't know. But one thing about it is, you got to have the best fighting the best. And right now, Earl is unavailable. And so right now, I would like to see Boots fight somebody. Because Clayton, let's be honest now. All right? Let's be honest. If we're going to be honest, we're going to be boxing fans, then let's be boxing fans. All right? Because Clayton went out there and he had a high guard up before the goddamn round started. All right? So that means that what he was. What? He was very cautious. All right? I'm trying not to say scared. Because I'm trying to give every fighter respect. All right? I'm trying to give every fighter some respect. So I ain't going to say scared. But he had a goddamn high guard up before it all got started. All right? Because what is it what did you seen or what you heard? You see? Southpaw Boxer 77. What's up, my guy? Yes, sir. He said, I agree, OG. We still need to see about Boots. You're damn right. And that for her chat. Ooh, yes, sir. I appreciate you, Southpaw Boxing 77, baby. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe there, brother. All right. Yes, sir. I seen you do a video one day. I think I think you would get on Buddy Brown or some shit. I don't know. I think you do funny. I like to laugh and shit. So, but anyway, my grandbabies love me, right? Granddad, you so funny. I said, yeah, you think that's funny? But anyway, but do y'all feel me? I mean, don't hate on me. Don't say I'm a Boots hater, because I'm not. I like the kid. I'm just saying that I just need to see some more. I'm quite sure every fighter, right? I'm quite sure Chance Bud Crawford. I know a lot of people want to see more of him when he first started, before he got kicked out of the Olympics for fighting and shit in the stands and shit, right? Before Gary slapped him and shit. But still, everybody want to see the best of him. You see? Earl Spence, same way with him. I told you, I called it down the middle. I don't give a shit. I called it straight down the middle. You see? What's up, Cindy, my queen, my grace, my love? What's happening? Now, one thing about it, I called it down the middle. Same with Earl Spence. When he first started, when they didn't medal in the Olympics, they asked everybody. I said it before. They asked everybody, who you think out of all these guys will be a star, will be a champion? Everybody said Earl Spence. Okay, that's good. That sounds good. But you got to show your work. You got to show your work. You remember when you was in school, right? Come on, walk with me. Talk with me. Well, when you was in school, you get up there and they say, okay, KQ, here, give me the chalk, right? And I go up there and give them the answer. And I do that. He said, wait a minute. How you come up with that answer? I cheated. I looked at him, right? No, straight. But they said, no, you got to show your work. You got to show your work, how you get to that answer. In the same way with boxing, you got to show your work. I can't just say, oh, he got the goods. Oh, he got this. He got that. Yeah, he do look good. Yes, you do look good. But when you ain't fighting nobody, you gonna look good. No offense, Clayton. No offense. You got a paycheck. That's good. You're a fighter. I respect that. But come on, Boots. Come on. But I know sometimes you can't make people fight you. I get that. But maybe, and this what goes back to Devin Haney and all the other fighters I've been talking about, like Shakur Stevenson. Remember I said, is this where we at now? Remember I said that? Is this where we at now? We got to take pay cuts and shit to get the big fights we want or get the fights we want? Huh? Is this where we really, really want to be? Oh, man, y'all don't hear me. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. I got to see something. But at what expense? You see? Now, when he get in there, and let's say he fight a standing honors. Let's say he fight Keith Thurman. and knock the shit out of Keith Thurman in the third round. Knock him out. Okay, I'm cool. Okay, yeah. I think he got the goods. But let's see some more. Let's see some more. So far, so good. He got an A for that fight. All right, let's see him do it again. Let's see him do it again. All right? So that B said, you'll be surprised what you can do when you push, fam. Yes, sir. I'm saying this because I fought bigger guys all my life. There you go, Snack. When you're back against the wall, when you know that you're going to have to push it out, when you know you're going to have to get in there and push it out, baby, you'll be surprised. Like Snap B said, he probably was small and fighting bigger guys, but you don't know what you can do till you get in there, baby. And I heard that. What's going on, Crumb Juice, once again? In that wow. Chat. Yes, sir. He said, OG, Bud ain't taking his butt to 154. You need a chin up there. You damn right. I know he ain't. But man, no. You see how many shots Mel took in that fight? Yes, he did. Bud needs to stay at 147 and fight Boots. Yes, he does. That would be a damn good fight. Old Lion versus Young Lion. Because we know Cusales. Y'all can say what you want. Cusales, whatever the name was, he dropped Bud. Y'all call it a slip if you want to. Y'all can say Bud didn't see it coming, because most shots hurt when you don't see him coming. You know, but still Bud Crawford, I ain't taking nothing from him, because he's still a damn good fighter. And that's why we're going to have a damn good undisputed fight between both guys. All right? So, and Earl Spence, hey, he was the same way when he first started. You know, he used to get hit a lot. He used to move his head. But both guys had elevated their skills. So, you know, I ain't talking about him or anything like that. But, yeah, you'll have to, at your chin, you know, you don't want to mess around with Jermell right now, because Jermell is hot. He is hot right now, baby. All right? He is hot right now, and he's in his prime. He's in his prime, and he's at 154, baby. Oh, man. He like Robert Redford back in the days. All right? Hey, put that battery up there and say, hey, I dare you, knock it down. I dare you. Right? Y'all probably don't remember that commercial. But anyway, all right. Chris Trucker. Ooh, wee. In that chat. Wow. He said Boots is doing what he's supposed to do. And that get the easy workout or work out the way. I agree. It's time to step up the competition. Yes. I mean, you can't, you don't supposed to be turning down no fights for one. You know, of course not. Of course, you got to get paid. You want money, and you got to fight. And, and if it's a high price sparring session. What's up, Mr. Mike Big? All right, Big Boxing. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. All right, make sure y'all subscribe to Mike. Okay, and check him out. Okay, all right, a good brother there. All right, yeah, yeah. Like I was saying, Booth. You can't make people fight you. Okay. But whoever they put in front of you, like Clayton, he was undefeated. He was. He was undefeated for a reason. I don't know what reason, but he was undefeated. And Booth pretty much, so, hey, somebody old had to go. And it was, so unfortunately, it was Clayton. I don't think he took a dive. I think that equilibrium, like I told you, it's not right here. It goes all up in here. It's all right here. And yes, it incapacitates you for a period of time. And that's why I keep telling everybody, you just can't shake no equilibrium off like that. It takes you about 20 seconds. But by that time, the round is over with and your ass is counted out. And that's why he was smiling and shit after the fight, because that shit came back. You feel me? That came back, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. We got my bigs. My big boxer. And that chat. Wow. Yes, sir. Hey, he said, I appreciate you, King. Singing on you. Hey, man, no problem, baby. Yes, sir. I heard about your channel and things. So I said, man, I'm trying to support everybody that has a channel. There's enough boxing going around. I believe in that. I believe in supporting. If you're on my page and you have a channel, I'm gonna support you. All right, I'm gonna shout you out. Drop the link if you got a chance. Drop the link in the chat. All right, just like G5 gay dude, he dropped the link. Like A1 Who's on, he drops the link. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We all in this shit together. All right, we barely got a lot of boxing fans as it is. All right, so man, come on. All right, let's show some love, baby. All right, and I appreciate you, Mike. All right, now we got my man Jermaine 419. What's going on? What? Yes, sir. He's in that. Chat. Wow. Yes, sir. What's going on, Jermaine? He said Tank with KO, Secure, and Haney. All right. All right. That's how you feel? Okay, we'll talk about that. All right. Tank, get Secure and all right. Now, keep in mind, Secure is a master boxer. Okay? He doesn't do a lot of moving. Tank is a boxer puncher. Got that? Devin Haney is a boxer. All right? Now, I think I described those three right. Now, Secure, he can't sit down on his punches. Just like he did in the Jermell Herring fight. He was pretty much boxing, pure boxing, going downstairs, upstairs, mixing it up. And then he started tagging him. That's why Jermell eye was looking like he was looking, right? Because he started sitting down on his punch. He started slapping with the left, slapping with the right. And then, he's in that, I love that where he blocked with the right, bam, go down with the left. Gervonta Davis. Now, a young man named Rivera, the first fight of the night, Saturday night. He pretty much is a southpaw, and he fought like Tank, kind of. He held his hands down, and he let that left go and do like Tank do, hold it back. It's kind of like a showboat thing. Like, hey, I hit your ass hard. That's what it is, right? But hey, that's how you feel, baby. Let's see, because this shit gonna have to happen, all right? Because Shakir and Tank and Haney, they all gonna meet sooner or later. Tank had fought at 140 already. All right? That's right. He fight at 140 right now. Devin Haney, he's a big 135 pounder. All right? We all agree on that, right? So they're gonna have to meet sooner or later. Because Tank is leaving Mayweather Promotions. And Tank is going over to none other than PBC. But this is the catcher. Me and Knockout covered this the other day. This is the catcher. Ain't nobody over there at PBC but Tank to fight at 135. You feel me? Oh, do you feel me? So what he's gonna have to do is make a deal or maybe cross lines and fight somebody over at Top Rank. Because Top Rank got all the 135 pounders. And guess what? PBC got? They got all the other 54 pounders and up sometimes. Huh? Come on now. Yes, sir. Now, Z, he pretty much agree with me. Devin a welterweight, in my opinion. Yes, he is. He get down to that 135. He make that weight, but he rehydrate up, and he's a big one in there. He's a big one. But like I say, let's see that chin. But if he fights like he fights, I don't think Kambosos can land anything. Because Kambosos doesn't have anything but that overhand right that he was landing on nobody but Lopez. And Lopez had, he had his ass up in his ear. So that pretty much sums it up. And plus, who you had in your corner was a dumbass, and that's your daddy. I don't mean to call nobody daddy dumbass, but hell, he put it out there. So hey, I'm gonna put it out there. All right, you feel me? What's up, Damon Webster? What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. Love that hat. Got to have that hat, man. I'm gonna steal that shit from you. I'm find out where you live at, and I'm gonna go in there and take that bitch. Right? I got to have that, baby. I got to have it. I gotta see a close up of it though. All right. But anyway, get back to Boots though. All right. But good observation though. My man. All right. Jermaine. Those three are guys. They smaller weight classes, but yet they need to fight each other. Yes, that's right. Darius, yes. Top rank has the 135 pounders. Yes, most definitely. And PBC has the 154s and stuff like that, like Fondura, and things like that. And the higher weight class, like 147 and things like that, you know. So, but, that's what it is. So something gonna have to get worked out in this near future. And what I'm talking about is Gervonta Davis. Order for him to be great, he's already great. All right, he's already putting asses in the seats. He already got a great pay-per-view numbers. Okay, but in order for him to continue on that road of success, in order for him to continue on being successful as a boxer, because he's going to move up sooner or later to 140 for good, he's going to have to step over and go across what I call party lines. So that's the way you're going to have to be great. Sometimes you have to pretty much go out there and reach and grab what you want. Devin Haney doing it. You see? Devin Haney's doing it. You got to go out there and take your shit. You can't sit there and wait and wait and wait. You got to go out there and take that shit. And that's what I like about what Devin Haney's doing. That's what I mean. And that's why I like what Shakira did. They was willing to take pay cuts. Well, they did take it. What I'm talking about willing. They did take pay cuts to go out there and grab and take what they want. I don't blame them. Huh? You don't hit KQ. But get back to Boots. Get back. Goddamn, hit the like button if ain't nobody hit it yet. All right? Make sure y'all hit the like button. I forgot to tell y'all. But y'all should know by now, right? Y'all should know by now. Right? Make sure you hit the like button for the old boy. All right? Now, of course, like I said, we don't worry. We'll get to Jermell. We'll get to Jermell. All right. But Boots, like I said, I like the kid. I like what he stands for. I like how he get out there and showboat and this and that and everything. But he did fight Lipinette. I will give him that. But Lipinette is not that competition I'm looking for. All right. Yeah, I know. Y'all say Lipinette, he fought Mikey Garcia. Yeah, but he got knocked down and lost to Mikey Garcia. You see. 147 division, y'all got to understand, this is they call the glamour division. This is a deep division. Now, I want Boots Innocence to succeed. And I do believe he's going to be a champion. But goddamn, I can't keep going by the eye test. I got to see the step up. I got to see the step up. And Clayton wasn't his step up. Clayton was his step up. He had a high guard before the first round was over with. He had a high guard, goddamn it, when the first round started. Oh, what's going on here? Huh? And he's an undefeated fighter. He's an undefeated fighter. So that's why I said, I want to see a better competition. That's all. I'm not saying that he's a bad fighter or anything. I think he's great. I think he's fantastic. But hell, how do I know it's for real? Unless he get out there and fight somebody for real. Keith Thurman, get your ass in shape. And let's see him go out there and fight him. Huh? I take that. But that still ain't going to tell it all. Because Keith Thurman is not active. Keith Thurman is not active. So I can't really go by that. And I know what you're saying. KQ, what you want? You know what I want? I want somebody to bring the best out of Boots. That's what I want. Huh? I know. That's what I want. I want everybody or somebody to bring the best out of Boots. Hey, how about Virgil Ortiz? He's a pressure fighter, right? He come forward, right? He put an MS on, come straight forward, this and that. All right, let's see that. And, and one thing about it, if you are good and you are the best at what you do, no matter what weight class you in, and you haven't fought that step up competition yet, all right? And let's be honest, Bud Crawford step up was who? Sean Porter at 147, right? And that brought the best out of Bud Crawford, right? Well, he was already good, but you know what I mean. But I want to see Boots Innocent, because I believe he can take it to a next level. And everybody be like, wow, ooh. Or maybe people like, man, damn. Maybe he ain't all I thought he was. Cause see, one thing I did, I put my high hopes in a fighter. And that fighter turned out to be not what I thought he was. And matter of fact, I don't even know where his ass at today. I've been asking about Antoine Douglas. He started on Showbox. He was a middleweight. He was knocking people out left and right. He had the fundamentals. He had everything. I said, that guy gonna be a champion. This is my was I wrong. So I don't want to go through that again. So you got to prove to me, Boots. You got to prove to me that you are that Philadelphia-born fighter that everybody's so much bragging about. I'm sorry. I don't ride on that train. You got to show me. I'm the show me guy. All right? I'm like Robert Bird. You got to show me some shit. All right? You got to show me something. You got to get somebody in there that's going to bring the best out of you. That's what I say, baby. That's what I say. All right, my man Jermaine again, and that wow, Jermaine 419 say Boots nice, but he get hits a lot. Yes, okay, yes, and don't get me wrong, yes, he is nice. He's nice, right? But how you know? How you know? He's nice against the competition he's fighting so far, yeah. But is he nice against an Ortiz or a Thurman or hell, Conor Ben? Because it's the level of competition. And when you keep on fighting that type of fight or those type of fighters, you're going to find yourself in a rut. You don't want to do that. So you want to be the best and fight the best you can. And I know a lot of guys running from him because they know he's versatile. He switched from orthodox to southpaw. He's flexible. He's young. He can move. He got all the accolades of a good boxer and a good guy that a good fighter that moves and give you ring generalship. All right. Yes, I get all that. But who can he fight? And I say standing honest. That's what I say. That's what I say. I say go out there and fight him. That's what I say. Go out there and fight him. Yeah. Go out there and fight him. Jenna, what's going on, baby? He said, agree, KQKC. Boost on my favorite contenders. But it's okay not to go full bandwagon until it's earned. He got time. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's what I say. He's only 24. But before everybody said, man, that Boots got the goods. Oh boy, Boots is a lot. But I mean, that's all good and all and everything, because we're all looking for that next Mayweather and that next Earl Spence, that next Terrence Crawford. We're all looking for that. But just don't jump the gun yet. That's all I'm saying. Let's just see him get in there and fight somebody that's gonna bring the best out of him. And that's one thing about it. I enjoyed a lot of Floyd Mayweather fights because a lot of fighters brought the best out of Floyd. And I'm talking about the one when he fought Marcos Maidana. That guy brought the best out of Floyd Mayweather. Why? Not because Floyd was older, but because he gave Floyd something to think about and to pretty much collect that data, y'all call it, right? With no punches bouncing off the head of Floyd. They didn't bother Floyd. But what y'all didn't see was Floyd going down to the body. Then, after round 5, I think it was 5, you saw Floyd fighting off the ropes like he never fought before. That brings the best out of you. Floyd fought the hell off the ropes. Now, that second fight, he didn't fight off the ropes. He kept it in the center, but you know what I mean. Then next thing you know, Floyd started punching in combination. Bam, 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 bam. See, a lot of people don't see them body shots. Y'all saw them head shots, but y'all don't see him sticking them in there. Because you stick them in there tough enough, that shit gonna hurt. So that brings out the best you. I want to see that. I want to see that in Boots Ennis. I want to see that in the Philadelphia fighter. All right. Now, don't forget. You got another Philadelphia fighter still at 147, and that's Danny Garcia. If Danny Garcia is in shape If Danny Garcia is ready to go and get back in that ring, I would like to see him fight a Boost. I mean, goddamn, any of these guys at 147. We got to test the waters, baby. We got to. There's no doubt about it. Now, Earl Spence, he's a little bit far beyond that point now. I mean, Terrence Crawford, he's a little bit above that now, all right? Because I consider Bud Crawford a superstar. I consider Earl Spence a superstar, But Bruce Hansen's a contender and hopefully will be a star. I keep telling you all, I believe he will be a star. But first, you got to show me something. Please. That's all I'm asking. And this past Saturday, and then changed my mind. I'm sorry, it didn't. It did not change my mind not one bit. So, but it is what it is. And like I say, with Earl Spence, well, he said he want to go fishing. And Earl Spence said, hey, you might catch something you don't want. And that's a little banner. And, I get it. But, he knows that, hey, this is history in the making, and he knows this is undisputed for the four-belt era and this and all that. He know all that, right? He knows that his day is going to come. He's only 23, 24 years old. So he's got a lot of time to learn. He ain't even reached 25 yet. So, I mean, so it is, it is what it is. So, but, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, once they move up, out the way or whatever, or who knows, maybe Earl might stay down and defend a couple of them belts. I don't know. But I tell you one thing, if Earl Spence move up and go to 154 right after the undisputed fight with Terrence Crawford, no matter who wins, he's moving up. All those belts are up for grabs. And that means it's going to be a free fall. That means everybody going to be calling out everybody. Everybody's going to be wanting, especially Keith. He's going to be right there in front. I bet he will. I bet he'll come out the shadows now because he's hiding right now because he know he can't get Crawford or Spence. And he don't want to see Boots. So he hiding right now. You see. So, he normally Keith would be all in front of the cameras and shit. And he'd be at the fights and everything. Damn it. Come on, Keith. Where you at, baby? Where you at? That's all I'm saying. So, hey, it is what it is. But we keep this moving, baby. We keep it moving. All right. Hey, just TERRE Pro in 2019. Okay. Okay, so you talking about Bruce Anderson? Okay, look, that's cool. That's why I said he does have time, and I don't want to see him. And we got to be honest. If he goes in there and fight Earl Spence, it might not come out like he think it will. But he's big. He can punch. He can switch. But like I say, when you switch from orthodox to southpaw, that really doesn't. When you fighting a southpaw like Earl, that really ain't gonna make a difference. Cause Earl love to fight orthodox fighters, and then he say, hey, he fights southpaw fighters. But Earl's not a Manny Pacquiao southpaw. He's not a DeMarcus Corley southpaw. All right, those are different southpaws, if you know what I mean. You got a fighting southpaw, or you got a Shakur Stevenson southpaw. You got that type of southpaws. But Earl Spence is like a Shakur Stevenson southpaw. They worked it right and left, right and left, right and left. All right, Zeta 360, and that with her chat. Yes, sir. He said most people learned their lesson with Lubin. Fans rushed him to fight Charlo and ruin his chin. Same thing with J-Rock and Maul. Charlo. Yep. Fans pressured Maul to stay at 154, and J-Rock paid the price. Exactly. Then Lubin said he was hungry. Okay, he was hungry. Okay, I get it. You want all the fight, you want all the smoke, but you got knocked out. Okay, but you came back and say, look, I still want to smoke. That was a fluke. With Charlo, and I'm back and everything. And cause see, he heard all the chatter. He heard all the naysayers talking about his chin and that he don't have a chin and that he can't take a punch. He heard all that. Don't look, trust me. Trust me. He's seen all that and he heard all that. These guys, they listen to us. All right. He heard all that. So what did he do? What did he do when he got there and fought Fundura? He stood right there on that line and sat there and traded with a damn near 7-foot dude. And besides going to the body, he tried to trade with him. And what did it happen? He got punched up like a mummy. Now, he did knock Fundura down, but okay. Fundura got the fuck up, though. And then next thing you know, Lubin just getting pounded. I mean, pounded. His nose was over here. You know, when they tried to get him some oxygen, they had to go put the oxygen mask over here. They couldn't find the nose. You know, so he was trying to prove a point to you and me. And everybody said he didn't have no chance. He didn't have no chance. Just like Gina said, you know, they got to stop listening to other people. You get out there and you get knocked out, and next thing you know, your career is shot. Look at J-Rock, like he said. J-Rock will never be the same again. Adrian Brown will never be the same again. You see? You know, so, I mean, it is what it is. You know, sometimes you can make a mistake. You know, sometimes you can make a mistake and rush a fighter too fast. You know, and I'm not trying to rush Boost, but it is time for him to step up. It is time for him to step up. If you want to be considered that guy, that player at 147, it's time for you to step up, baby. Because look at Montana Love. Everybody give him all the praises already. The man ain't really been out the gate yet, you know. And what happened to Montana Love? He got knocked on his ass for a minute, you know. So, I mean, you know, come on. No, but yeah, you gotta respect him for trying. You gotta respect him for trying. Cause one thing Lubin did when he got up, he said, "Listen, I mean, in the Charlo fight, he said, listen, you know, and of course Steve Farhood, he gonna ask you them questions. So what happened? You know, motherfucker, I got knocked out. What happened? I knocked out. What you think?" But Lubin saying, "Look, I just was hungry, man. I'm just hungry, man. I want the action. I just want all the action. I'm just hungry, man. That's all." You know, and there you go. You know, and you gotta respect that. And this is the problem that Boost's gonna have. A lot of guys got the notion already that this guy is the shit. So right now, what he gonna have to do is go in there and try to fight somebody of substance. But the people that fight of substance, like Keith Thurman, he playing stupid. He acting like he don't know who the hell Bruce Anderson is. Are you kidding me, Keith, right now? Keith, you really not gonna go there, right? Keith, you not really gonna say you don't know who Jaron Bruce Anderson is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You really don't know who he is. You know who Danny is, right? You know everybody but Bruce Anderson. Why he don't know him? Because he knows. He knows that that's the young brother that's from Philadelphia. They're gonna give him trouble. That's why. What's up, Champion Hot? What you cooking up there, baby? What you cooking up? Huh? All right, what you cooking up there? All right. So now let's move on. Okay. But before I go on, keep in mind, Boots is not going to get Earl Spence. All right. He cool with that. I bet he'd be cool too to get some step aside money too. But I think Stanionis needs to step up. I think that fight will be the ultimate test for Bruce Anderson. Now, no, much respect to Clayton. Much respect to any fighter that steps into the ring. Much respect. I got to respect every fighter. No doubt about it. But those two guys I got right there, those two guys got the same trainer. And he's a hell of a trainer. He's a hell of a trainer. Yes, he's a hell of a trainer. Now, let's keep it moving. All right. Now, I got time. Yeah, I got time. All right. Now, Demetrius Bivol. Now, this is for people that just came in. All right, or came in off a trail or whatever. All right. Now, what's going on? Yeah, appreciate you, KQ, cooking with the champ on YouTube channel. Coming soon. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Cause see, I've been married twice and been divorced twice, so I ain't good at it. So, but I don't know how to cook, right? I don't know how to cook. I cooked some chicken one time, but I forgot to put some flour on it. And I wonder why the chicken was taking so long to cook. so my daughter, my oldest daughter, she's 35, and she came over and cooked me something, but I've been eating out, and that's cost a lot of money, man. So yeah, I need to learn how to do something. I mean, I can flip a burger, or something like that, but crazy as hell. But anyway, all right. Now, Bivol. Okay. Demetrius Bivol. Now, Demetrius Bivol, I'm glad he said what he said because I didn't want him to give up that win. I don't want him to give that win back. I don't want him to pretty much give up that A side. And what I mean by A side, and I ain't talking about money wise. I'm talking about A side because he beat Canelo Alvarez. Now, of course, they have a rematch clause. And I know I went over this earlier, but for people that wasn't here. But still, in all, he said that I can't make 168. So, Canelo, you out of luck, baby. If you're going to initiate that rematch clause, it's going to have to be at 175. Because remember, the contract said a rematch clause, but it didn't say at what weight. So we can assume 175 because that's what weight they fought the first time. And that contract said 175. Why? Because Canelo dared to be great. No. He didn't dare to be great. He dared to beat the system. Yeah. That's what it was. He dared to beat the system to see what he can get away with, what he can't get away with. And so that's how it went. All right, just like the judges, they got in unison and say, okay, you know what? We're gonna score the first 4 rounds for Canelo. So therefore, that'd be our alibi. All right, that'll be our alibi in case somebody say, hey, how did y'all score the fight for 4 rounds? And that's why Canelo won, this and that. But Bill fucked that up, right? Because Bill pretty much overwhelmingly and beat him very bad. So there you go. Now, of course, now you can say that Bivol pretty much came to assistance. I can't get down 168. I'm gonna be drained. He's gonna be drained. He's walking around wait. What's going on, Mo? Your sauce? What's going on? Canelo will lose at 168. Yeah, I think that no matter what weight he at with Demetrius Bivol, I think Demetrius Bivol will beat him 10 times out of 10 because he has all the attributes of a great fighter. As I told you, if you look at his legs, he has a wide stance. That's for back, forward, back and forward. Then he pretty much fights small and tall by legs being apart. And have anybody noticed how he went up and down like this on the legs? Jabbing. And so there you go. He's a good fighter. He's a good jabber, very busy jabber. And he can take a punch. And he can give one too. And then what he did was he went down to the body, and that what pretty much made Canelo run out of gas. All right, because that what Canelo. You ever seen Canelo linger on the ropes like that? No, you haven't. All right, because his ass was tired. No, so therefore, I think he overlooked him and underrated him. So it is what it is. But don't give up your A side in a rematch. Don't do that shit. Because you don't want to do that because, see, Canelo wants his get back so bad that he going out drinking and just, he just sloppy drunk now, right? And you can't, it's boxing, son. All right, don't sit there and get be an alcoholic because you lost one fight. Hell, you got paid millions of dollars for one fight. I think you kicked my ass for some millions of dollars. Shit, come on. But you got yours kicked. And you still got more than he did. Matter of fact, he didn't get shit yet. Shit. For real? Come on. He didn't get nothing yet. Pay that man. Pay that man. But Demetri, you should have stayed here till you got that check. You ran over to Russia, man, and all that stuff, and that's some dumb shit you did. But hey, it is what it is, though. All right. Yes, sir. Make sure you get the likes up, baby. Get the likes up. Yes, sir. Let's get the likes to 150. And make sure you subscribe to KQKC. If you haven't subscribed right now and you're listening, make sure you subscribe right now. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. I need 50 more subscribers. 50 more. All right. We're going into another 1,000. All right. That's all I need. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Now, Fondura, he wants to fight Jermell Charlo. Fondura believes that he can do a better job than Castano. Now, first of all, yes, Jermell was taller than Castano. Yes, he was. No doubt about it. He has a longer reach than Castano. Yes, no doubt about it. Sebastian Fondura. Yes, he is tall. He is very tall than Jermell. No doubt about it. But this is the catcher. Fondura believes that Jermell cannot take pressure. Because, see, he is the one that said he will pressure Jermell. He will stay on Jermell with the long arms and the long reach. Now, again, I think Fondura is making a big mistake. I think Fondura is making a big mistake in assessment of Jermell Charlo. Because, see, one thing about Fondura that he don't know about Jermell, or maybe he should because he was there. Jermell likes to fight on the back foot. He fight his best fight on the back foot. That means what? Brian Castano was a pressure fighter. And that's what Brian Castano was doing. He was putting on the pressure. And what makes it so bad, Mr. Sebastian, Castano knew how to cut off the ring. You're not very good at cutting off the ring. So that means you're going to give Jermell Charlo a out. Just like Deontay Wilder, Maine Severn gave him a way out. All Deontay Wilder do had to hit him with that jab upside the head and slap them braids back, and he just swerved on out of there and walked right back to the middle and reset. All right? There you go. All right? So, now, we got next ESPN. OG Lyric. Get them lights up, or yeah, lights up. Get them lights up, lights, oh wee. Ooh wee. Okay. All right. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Get them lights up. Ooh wee. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. Yes, sir. Make sure you get the lights up. Thank you for that comment. All right. Okay. Now, but still in all. So what I think Fondura is trying to do, yes, you want to fight Jermell. Okay. You think you can have Jermell right where you want him at, and you can set up them straight rights and left because you have a longer arm and you taller. But Jermell knows how to move. He have feet like you don't have feet. He's not going to stand there in front of you like Lubin did. That's the difference. See, Jermell is a different type of fighter. Lubin is not. Lubin had to prove a point, which was a big mistake. Stop listening to Instagram. Stop listening to Twitter. Stop looking at the YouTube videos telling you that you got to do this and that. We are not your trainer. We are not your manager. Listen to your trainer, son. Now, if we think you'll have a chance, okay, fine. You don't have to go out there and show us. Because you almost got yourself killed. You almost got yourself killed, son. That what happened. Now, Demetrius Bivol again. Once again. Now, Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo Ramirez wants to fight Demetrius Bivol. Now, of course, Ramirez, he drops base sale in the 4th round. And he became the mandatory. Of who? Demetrius Bivol. Now, of course, Zurdo talking smack. Well, who are you, Zurdo? Huh? Who are you? Because you ain't doing nothing but fighting the finest cherry picks around. Yes, you big. Yes, but Oscar doing to you what he did to Canelo. He pumping you up. That's all. And he find every little cherry he can find. And therefore, you're going to go in there and maybe get something that you don't want. Now, I'm not saying Jermell is not a good fighter. He's a big dude. He's in a southpaw. He's a southpaw and he's big. Okay, yes, that's great and dandy. But you're knocking out guys that doesn't really mean a damn thing. All right? I'm sorry. All right? Now, but one thing about it is, Mike Big said, I think Jermell the truth. Fam. Just my opinion, though. No, that's cool. Because, see, last time I seen Jermell fight, I said what? He going to be a problem. And I think he's still going to be a problem. But he going to have to step up in competition. Because I think he got the goods. You're a big southpaw. I mean, you're a big dude. And I think you can wreck some shit. And I think you will be a problem. Ain't no doubt about that. Now, can he beat a Demetrius Bivol? Probably can. But Demetrius Bivol knows how to box. He knows how to establish distance. And you got to respect that. You got to respect Demetrius Bivol. He's a boxer. He's a boxer puncher. There's no doubt about that. That will be a good fight. Jermell said, hey, look, I want my revenge, not only for me, because he's from Sinaloa, Mexico, but he wants revenge for his brother, Canelo Alvarez. That's what he wants. Now, will that happen? I don't know. But he is the mandatory. He's a mandatory of Demetrius Bivol as of today. Now, Demetrius Bivol said, hey, look, hey, I would love to fight him. That sounds very interesting. But I think I want to collect some more belts first. Okay. Now, is that a stall tactic? Or do he really, really want to collect some more belts? Or do he really, really, really trying to get the hell out of his way? Or he really, really wants something else to happen or whatever? I know most people say it's a duck, but it's a duck. But if it is mandatory and you have no other unification fights, you don't have to fight that dude. Yeah, you don't have to fight him. You have to fight him, Mr. Bivol. Because what trumps mandatories? Unifications. Well, let me put it this way, only where apply. I got to change that, right? Because we know unification trumps mandatory only on certain conditions. Just like the franchise belt. It's non-transferable, but only on conditions, right? Because they like to change up rules and shit in the middle of the game, So it is what it is, all right? So, once again, just get back to Gervonta Davis real fast. Now, hey, Deb Haney, look, wish you luck, brother, all right? We're all with you. We're all rooting for you, all right? So that fight is on June the 5th, the 4th. The 5th in Australia, the 4th over here. But now, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's about to fight Rolly Romero. Now, he does have a punching chance. Roland Marrero will pretty much go in there and try to beat Gervonta Davis, who Gervonta Davis believes that was set up by Floyd Mayweather. He believes that Floyd want him to lose. Yeah, maybe he does. You leaving his stable and he want to give you a goodbye gift, right? Maybe so, maybe he don't. I don't know. But he gonna stay with PBC. So he's still in the family, but he's still not gonna sit there and you have to take Floyd as a promoter. That way he can promote his own Gervonta Davis promotions. So that way he can promote his own promotional company, which is okay. Because Al Heyman said these guys are free to fight wherever they want. Just like Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs fight on the zone, right? But he still give homage to Al Heyman. Al Heyman is still his advisor. So that's what Gervonta Davis should do. Because all the 135 pounders are over at Top Rank. They're at Top Rank right now. And if you want to be great, if you dare to be great, if I hear that word one more time, man, if you dare to be great, then goddamn it, then you're going to have to go over there across the street, across party lines, and set up a fight with Bob Arum. So once you get your promotion stuff together, whatever, then okay. All right, they get it together and fight guys like over at 135. Like let's see, yeah, Valdez over there. No, he's at 140, but well, I think at 140 he can make 142. So shit. Yes, sir. All right. Curtis Will said, Roddy going to swing for the fences and leave himself wide open with a chin up in the air and go night. Yes, sir. No doubt about it. All right. Nobody definitely about it. One thing about Rolling. For some reason, him and his stable, they are pretty much focusing on what? Power. That's all they focusing on, power. That's all they care about, power. Why? Why? And Gervonta Davis right. You need skills. Skills pay the bills, baby. And you know what? You're right. Gervonta, I mean, Rolly gonna be going for the fences. All right? He's gonna be going for the fences. That's what he's gonna be going for. The fences. All right? That's what he's gonna be going for. The fences. He's gonna be swinging for the fences. All right. So appreciate you, Mr. Kendrick. Is that cash? App. Oh, app. He said for a big fan of KQKC. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Man, I appreciate that. Yes, sir. I'm glad I got some fans out there. I'm a star, huh? G-Man TV, what's going on, baby? Salute to you. All right, welcome. All right, but now, before I close, I will say this: that Gervonta Tank Davis, I think, will be a star. I think that Floyd didn't do it like he should have did, but what Floyd did, and, I might be the only one saying this. I think Floyd did a great job with him. I think he did a great job by making him a star. I think he did a great job, but only thing about it is he didn't put asses in his. I mean, he didn't get the fights that he wanted to have, like Lomachenko. All right, fights like that. So that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Strong master. That's what I'm saying. He wants to fight Lomachenko. And I would like to see that. And Lomachenko, I don't know why everybody think that he insuspensible. I think he did too. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why people think he's insuspensible. So, but he's not. I don't think he is. But I would like to see that fight, and he's undefeated. But I think Floyd did a great job with him though. Okay, Floyd, he took him. He showed him, certain things. He worked with him, and even though he's a promoter, he got him the Leo Santa Cruz fight and Jose Pedraza. I mean, these are names that we recognize, that we know who they are. But Mario Barrio, we know who he is. All right, haven't heard from him since that knockout, but it is what it is. I think he did a great job. No, he couldn't get the fights he wanted because sometimes it's hard to do business with other promoters, especially that damn Bob Aaron. It's damn hard to do business with him. If you're not in his stable, it's hard to do business with him. And when you do business with him, he'll make sure there ain't no rematch because he don't like rematch clauses. And I don't understand that for to save my life. I don't understand that. You know what? And courtesy, well, you hit that right on the head. That's another thing you got to give Floyd credit for. Gervonta Davis, first of all, he grew up. He grew up. Now, I would give Floyd 80% of the credit. And the other 20%, I would give to that damn baby. Not damn baby, but to his son or daughter. I don't know which one he had. Because that matured him. That made him more mature. That made him more work harder and focus and know where his priorities lie. And that makes a good fighter. When you fight not only for yourself, when you fighting for somebody else that depend on you, when you fighting for your family, you got somebody that you got to take care of now the rest of your life. So I mean, now he want the big fights. He want to go in there and train hard. I seen a film the other day. He out there boxing in the gym, no shoes on, just his socks, and he hitting that bag hard. I mean, hard with mean intentions. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you mature. That what makes you a better man. That what makes you a better fighter. And that what makes all of us enjoy the fights better because he can go out there and do new things that we haven't seen him do before. And I'm not saying it's with Rolly, but it might be with Lomachenko. It might be with the Shakir Stevenson. Who knows? All right. But I think the big names are coming now. I think the big names are coming. Let me put it this way. Floyd laid the foundation. Floyd laid that foundation. He laid down rocks for the concrete to be poured. That's what he did. He laid that foundation. And now, since he laid that foundation, it's up to Al, PBC, and Gervonta Davis to make that become a reality. That's what I think. I am KQ. KC Boxing Network. I appreciate everybody that came in today. I appreciate everybody that hit the like button today. And I appreciate everyone in the Cash App and the Super Chat. I thank you and I appreciate you. And yes, I will be off tomorrow. I got to go get fitted for a tuxedo and the best time to go. I know I'm being a long line because people going on prom and stuff like that and other weddings and stuff. So I'm going to try to make it, but make sure you keep it out on my community page. All right. I might just surprise you. All right. So I'm going to try to make it. Okay. So I'm going to go early enough. As soon as they open, I'm going to try to get there. And because they open up get this, they open up at 11 o'clock. Who the fuck open up at 11 o'clock? Have your day gone. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and stand in line and wait till they open up and get fitted for my tux. I got to get my father too because he got to get fitted for his. And so I'll hopefully make it back in time. But if not, that's okay. I'll be back Wednesday. And I might do a nightly show. Once a week, maybe. One night a week for people because people been emailing me, want me to do a show at night, in the afternoon, evening. I'm sorry. But I never done one that late. I don't know. I don't want to go up against Blue or nobody like that. I try to show people respect and they have other shows on, and so it is what it is. But I try to, help everybody, so but it's okay. All right. But anyway, look, I thank you all. I appreciate you all. And I hope everybody have a great day and have a great lunch. All right. Yep. Don't leave out Coach Calvin as well. Oh, yeah. Coach Calvin. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Coach Calvin. Yeah, he's great. He's great. He's done a great job with Gervonta Davis. There's no doubt about it. He the one that got him started in the whole game from the get-go. And he got another fight over there. They call him Trump. He's a good fighter. So Coach Cal, he doing his thing over there in B-more. All right. The DMV, man, they popping too. So, all right. So, Mike Big, go ahead and drop your link to your channel in the description, man, so everybody can catch it. And they can see it on the replay too. Okay, because I usually get about another 100 views on the replay. All right. So therefore, everybody could check them out. Okay. Once again, I come on Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Have a call-in show on Saturday mornings at 10:30 a.m. And also, if there's a fight, your boy gonna call that fight like this Saturday. We will be calling the David Benavidez fight. That will be in Arizona. That will be in his hometown, Arizona. Okay, so I might well get ready for David Benavidez. He's gonna be there. All right. So, all right, Uptown Boxing Gym. Okay, all right, Curtis Sewell. All right. So with that, that's all I have for y'all. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate that. That ESPN. Yes, sir. And shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to my old subscribers. Shout out to New Media's Row. Shout out to Black Media's Row. And I greet you with the ancient word of peace. And that's Assalamu alaikum. And Salaikum Salam. Everybody have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I should be here. Hopefully I'm going to try to make it my best. And I will talk to you tomorrow. If not, I'll definitely be here Wednesday. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love. Everybody have a great day.